Dry cat food. How bad is it really? Hello, this is Madeleine Innocent of naturalcathealth.com. This is the first of a few videos I'm going to be doing on the problems with dry cat food. This food is convenient for us humans, but convenience often comes at a price. And the price is to your cat's health. Dry cat food or kibble keeps your cat alive, but it doesn't keep them healthy. They will experience often complicated health issues, but not normally immediately, so the connection isn't made. These complicated issues require expensive health care, which may not even be effective. Their lifespan will be a short one. I recently copied a list of ingredients of a popular, expensive, top-of-the-range dry cat food brand. The name of the brand is immaterial, as I feel they're all much of a muchness. But before we examine each ingredient, there are a couple of things you need to appreciate. I'm sure you already know that cats are carnivores, but you might not realise that cats actually hunt on their own. They don't have a pack to rely on, all except for lions. Only they are responsible for their food and so their life. This means cats have developed a stealth and lightness of body so they can be more successful hunters. One of the things they ditched to this end was the ability to cope with the alkaloids, which are poisons, in plants. They don't need this ability, and it needed heavier, more complex organs. The only plants cats ingest, or need to ingest, are the fermented plant-based foods found in their prey's stomach and intestines, and the medicinal plants they occasionally graze on to help with digestive problems. We all now know how beneficial fermented food is. Cats get this from their prey. And the medicinal plants cats tend to graze on are grasses and some herbs. This normally allows them to vomit up whatever was bothering their ingestion, along with the grass, and they're back to normal afterwards. With these points in mind, let's now look at these ingredients. Bear in mind that the most common ingredient is the first one listed. It could be up to 90% or even more, we just don't know. So what is vegetable protein isolate? Isolates are parts of the whole, extracted by chemical reactions. Sugar is a good example. Parts of food are difficult to digest, even for those who do well on that whole food. The whole is needed for the body to utilise. Chemical reactions will always leave a residue. Excuse me. What vegetables are used? Soy and corn are the most common and are mostly GM now. Pea is also used when available at the right price, as is wheat. So there are 4 problems right at the start. Vegetables for a carnivore, a chemical catalyst, isolated parts of a whole food, and GM. The next largest ingredient is wheat flour, another plant. Then we have animal fats. Ever wondered why some cats are overweight or obese? Then rice, another plant. Then at last some meat, even if it is dehydrated, although we don't know the type of meat other than the animal it came from. It could be just feet rather than a good quality protein. Then we have more plant-based food. Then some hydrolyzed animal protein. What is hydrolyzation? Hydrolyzed animal protein has been broken down into its component amino acids by boiling for several hours in a strong acid. Another residue. But more than that, the breaking down of parts denatures. The synergy of the whole is lost. And which animal and which part? It matters. Then we have more plants, more oil, minerals, what type? Then more plants. What are fructooligosaccharides, or FOS? They are indigestible carbohydrates, mostly made from fructose, which are sugars. In humans, they can cause bloating, cramps, flatulence and diarrhea. That's in people who can digest saccharides. What about cats who can't? Then more plants. Tea-drinking cats? Hydrolyzed yeast is MSG. more hydrolyzed animal protein, more oil, more plants, more hydrolyzed. Then come the minerals and vitamins to supplement what the manufacturers know full well is a non-nutritious food. Trouble is, the minerals and vitamins are invariably synthetic because they're cheap, and this means that they can't be utilised by the body. And finally, we have the antioxidants, which is a rosy way of saying preservatives. Synthetic antioxidants include BHA, BHT, ethoxyquin, propyl gallate, propylene glycol, which is antifreeze, and sodium nitrate. All these are dangerous chemicals that are linked to organ destruction and cancer. They are not permitted in human food, yet they're still used in pet food. Cats are much more sensitive than we are, so any chemical has a much greater deleterious effect on them than it does than on us. If you're feeding your cat dry cat food, please do check out the ingredients for yourself and research each of them. Because cats don't immediately become sick when they started on dry cat food, people mistakenly feel it's an acceptable food. I'll devote another video to this topic. If you would like some help finding better and healthier food for your cat to live healthier and longer lives, do check out my website below, www.naturalcathealth.com/dry-cat-food.